What's up, fellas? I'm here today with Alex Sayak, one of my current athletes, and man, I'm really proud of what he did this season, but I kind of want him to speak on how his football season went. We just finished up; it's Thanksgiving break right now, so let him know.
Yeah, so we went 13-1, won
Yep,
conference, lost in the state championship, so not the greatest way to go out, but I mean,
a little more to be done.
it's still a good season and a lot to be proud of, so can't
Mm-hmm.
really dwell on the loss.
And how do you feel like you did as yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good. I mean, I got some decent accolades. All region.
Talk to me.
I mean, I got all region, conference DB of the year.
Should have got
unanimous-
all state.
Yeah,
I mean,
I personally think I got snubbed all state, but well, don't they all? So
yeah, that's
but,
right though.
yeah.
So, kind of what I want to get into here is obviously we've been working right around 2 months now, so it's all been in season, and I just want to know a little bit about like your experience as a whole. So let's just get into like the training part right away, because I know it's not exactly how it's gonna be now, and we obviously started like this week the off season work. But how do you think the in season training went for you? Like, what do you expect out of it before you got into it?
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, like, it went pretty well. I think going in, I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. Like, we don't usually train too heavy. Like, in season, we do like 2 lifts a week. So I think going into it, like going 5 to 6 times a week, I definitely
Mhm.
didn't really know what to think. Like, I was probably a little more on the worried end, which like
Yeah.
for the body, like getting sore and all that
Um,
sort of thing. But definitely turned out well, and happy that I
yeah.
started doing it.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of that model. Kind of like microdosing it. Like, what was the longest time you were in the gym? Like 30, 45 minutes ish.
Yeah, probably
It's
no
really
more than 45.
Yeah. We keep it quick, 45 minutes, less most of the time. It's like okay, it's not like it's crazy intensity.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is just to get in, get out, get something out of it to keep your body like fresh and restored. Like at Furman, we go the 2 times a week, which I think is a good
Mm-hmm.
model. But I also think it depends on the athlete, especially younger athletes who need like consistency,
Yeah.
especially like guys at least younger in high school in general. Although like you're a senior, um, but I think it's really good to get them in the gym every day to actually build that consistent habits, even if it's like a little less with that. So yeah, bro. I mean, what do you think? Like, how do your body feel with it? Because I know I'd imagine this is probably the most you played as a senior. Your
Mm-hmm.
junior year, you still got a lot of time, and you lived with Notre Dame only on like those 2 days a week. So how do you think like you've actually felt in season with me?
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good. Honestly, a
Okay.
little more explosive and things like
Okay.
that. Like
Really?
definitely I was never sore on like a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I mean,
mean, that was the
sometimes
goal too.
the Monday, Tuesday, like body's a little tired with
Yeah,
the full pad
no
stuff.
doubt.
But I mean, in game, I was feeling good. So
Okay.
no complaints
And,
there.
and that's really exactly like what we want. It's like, because in season it's tough. You can't actually just like, you're not trying to gain a bunch. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can't really gain much. You're really just trying to maintain everything you built in the preseason, off season, so you can actually like go out there and do what matters in terms of practice games and actually dominate that. And I mean, you did. So I'd say a little bit worked out. So I know you were kind of dealing with some back pain stuff, like some SI joint pain, which is like right down in your lower back, kind of off to the side. A lot of people get that pain. I've dealt with it before. So what do you think that like came from? Because I know we had talked about it popping up at some point earlier in the year.
I mean, it kind of popped up in the summer, like during lacrosse. Like I think I just like tweaked it or something, and then
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of just off and on. And then like as football came around, it was just getting like worse and worse.
Yeah, I mean, contact all the time probably not going to help it a ton.
Yeah, and we're doing like heavy back squat in the summer, so it
Yeah,
wasn't feeling great.
I get it, bro. So then we got you on like a lower back protocol, really a lot of like glute medius type work, hip flexor work, a little bit of core work. And how do you feel like that actually was able to help it?
Yeah, it helped a ton. It felt
Okay.
a lot better, and like once I started implementing some more like actual recovery, I think it really
Mm.
started to go away. And now like I don't even notice it at all.
Let's go, bro. I mean, like that shit. I had back pain. That's kind of, bro. I couldn't stand it. It's like, for me, it was pretty crippling at times. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, like I'm waking up, my back's hurting. I'm
Mhm.
walking, my back's hurting. I'm trying to lift, I can't.
Yeah.
It's like getting that right for you. I mean, that's big time, bro. So really, Alex, like, how do you feel about working with me, like in general? Like, I know I'm not working with a ton of athletes. I personally don't feel like it's right to work with a ton of athletes and say you get 5 minutes of my time every week.
Mhm.
So, what has your experience been like with me actually like being able to guide you, bro?
I think it's been very very good. I mean, you always hit me back usually within a good amount of time. Like you
Mhm.
always want the videos, and like every day I usually text you every day about
Mhm.
something regarding the lift, and you usually hit me back at the end of the night. So I think for me, it's good to get like a little bit of feedback on what I'm doing,
No doubt.
and then for the next time I'm hitting that lift again, I know what to improve on.
And like, it's not like you're a guy, and I don't really take guys out and feel responsible enough and committed. It's like you don't have to be with an in-person trainer where it's like they're breathing down your neck the whole time. Like, you can send a couple videos of the big exercises, the exercise you're struggling with, right? And I'm confident you can actually apply like what I tell you. It's like, what's the point of working with someone like 1 hour out of the 24 hours versus you can work with someone like me. It doesn't have to be me, obviously, in your situation. And like, you can get access to me and help literally whenever you need it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of working. We've worked on your highlight tape. Got to take a look at that today, I know, because the season just finished up. I mean, yeah, bro, I feel. What else do you think like about it in general, bro?
I think it's just for me, like I would kind of struggle like staying responsible like earlier in the year. So I think just to have like you obviously like you're at Furman, so like not near me at all. Like with the like online sort of training, like you're not like you said, you're not with me doing it. I think it's just kind of good to have an extra resource besides like my dad like telling me to go lift, and then you're obviously giving me feedback. So I think it's just good for me to have that.
And I think kind of my take too is I like to think about this. It's like, what are the odds they're gonna listen to like a 50-year-old dude who played some D3 football 30 years ago versus me playing like D1 ball and actually living the situation that they're going through, right? Or where a lot of my athletes want to get to. It's like, it's so much easier to relate like at this level. Like, you'd never have a conversation like this with like a 50-year-old coach of yours. It's like just being like, I don't like it feeling like a coach to athlete type deal. I want to just be like, we just like brothers, and it's like, I just know more about training. I want to get you right with that.
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal with all my athletes. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm belittling them or anything. It's like, obviously I gotta let you know if you gotta get right with something. But it's like, I like to be able to talk about whatever, like we just dudes, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of the goal I like with my guys in all reality, bro. Same as well, like, what would you say about how, like, what are you looking forward to, like, moving forward? 'Cause I know we're working for another 4 months right now, and that's really in the off season and starting right at the beginning of lacrosse season. So kind of what are you hyped and looking forward to, bro?
I think definitely now, like with I'm in basketball right now. With that being like not as physical, I think definitely like getting bigger and
No
faster,
doubt.
like going a lot harder now than in football season.
For sure.
So,
I mean, it's definitely gonna be a little tough to balance basketball and like the training, but I have no doubts. It's like, okay, a lot of times we can take out a little bit of the speed work, take out a little bit of the volume, change it up on game day. It's a bench press game day like you did last year.
Yeah.
And still get right with that, bro. I mean, it's gonna work out just great. And you gonna put up some points this year, bro?
Oh yeah.
Tear up the FRCC, bro.
Starting on Tuesday.
Let's go. That's big ups, bro. That's kind of funny. Go, bro. Just go all conference just because you can.
I mean, I'll try, but
All conference defense, bro. Just be a
All
strat.
right.
That'll be smooth. I know it really hasn't been that long working together. Only 2 months at this point, but it's like, what have you learned about like yourself through this process, bro?
I'd say like I learned it's like harder to get up in the morning and lift every day rather than like a Monday, Wednesday deal, which is what I'm used to. Like when you do it like every couple of days, it's not as bad, but I think definitely like gets you way more disciplined to have to do it every day. And some long days in there, like when you go after practice.
No doubt, dude.
So.
I mean, that's kind of part of it, though. It's like, okay, you want to do something that most people can't do, like go play college football and even like college lacrosse with it, bro. It's like, okay, especially playing both. It's like you got to be good at it, and it's gonna you know that it takes the work to actually do it. It's like guys aren't willing to do that, but it's like people want to go D1, they want to go play in college in general. I think it's like 7% of high school football players play college football, so it's like.
Yeah.
How are you going to separate? What are you going to do that those 7% are doing? Or even if you're behind, like, what are you going to do that's more than them? It's like a couple of percentage points of those guys are like, their dad was D1, their dad was in the league, they have all the resources. And a lot of guys just like, they're in an average town, they don't really have a ton of resources. They've been training at the Y, like, not with no guidance. It's like, how do you expect to go D1, bro, if you're not like doing something different is always like what I like to tell guys. Because I mean, for myself even, I went to IMG Academy. Like my family we paid tens of thousands of dollars to go there, right? for that
Mhm.
opportunity because we knew my old high school 1-8 Southwest was not the move.
Yeah.
And it's like guys aren't willing to actually make a commitment like that. Whether it's like a lot of times it's the fear, like they can't do it. Like
Yeah.
because there are some guys who go to IMG and like they still don't play college ball.
Mhm.
Like they had everything there, and whether they didn't lock in enough, they weren't good enough. Because I think most of the guys are good enough. Like just comes to actually using their resources there, bro. And some guys just don't. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is crazy that there's so
Mhm.
many guys at IMG and just that doesn't happen whatsoever, bro. Because I know, kind of on that, bro, with like that discipline. I think the big thing, and you can kind of chime in on this, is like having pressure of like a coach working with you. Like even not even necessarily pressure, but knowing someone's like gonna check in on you and like have your back. Like you don't just show up to a football game on Friday nights like without a coach.
Mhm.
Like it's not like you don't practice with a coach all week long. Then people do their strength training all on their own, and and it's like, how does that make sense?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
so I mean, that's kind of my thoughts on that, bro. Do you have any thoughts on like that pressure and
I mean,
accountability?
I think it's definitely like different for me. I mean, like I was saying before, like you will check in, but like you're also not
Mm,
near. So like
yeah.
it's just kind of a different perspective. Like no, like I do know that like I have to do something because you are gonna ask and like you're
Mm,
gonna want videos. So I think for me, like sending videos is a big, like, an easy way for
mm-hmm.
me to like stay on it myself because
Yeah.
like you can't really like make a video like or even if
Yeah.
you like want to fake it like you still have to do something. So
Yeah. Like I mean, yeah. I mean, like if you're if you're gonna go through all the effort to fake a video and you work with me, bro, it's like okay, like why'd you even invest in the first place,
yeah,
bro? It's kind of the deal. I mean, there's gonna be times like you don't want to do it, but it's like guys, you reach out, other guys do the same thing. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to do this. And it's like, let me talk to you, bro. Let me motivate you. Let me get on a quick call for 5 minutes, and like let's refocus. Make sure
hmm
you gonna get it right. So I mean, that's what I want with my guys. It's like I'm not. I'll put in the time with the guys if they're putting the effort back. It's like
yeah,
if they're willing to show up every day like you do, and like I'm willing to do the extra stuff like watching a highlight tape. You're at the house right now. We get it right.
yeah,
Like that's the type of relationships I want with my guys, and
mhm,
those are the type of guys I bring into this. It's not like I'm taking everybody. Kind of with the guys I look at, it's like, can I actually be a friend with them? And if I can't, it's like probably not going to work with them
yeah.
because that's just not the type of culture I want. Like with the guys I'm working with, in all reality, bro. Another question I have for you is like, because you worked on your own a lot, you saw success, you worked at Synergy, so
Mhm.
you've done multiple different options, but like, why do you think most athletes struggle to actually be successful on their own?
Yeah, I mean, I think mainly it's a lot of times it's just easier to like not do the extra work, and I think a lot of it comes from with the like how heavy like even just high school schedules are. Like obviously not compared to like a college, but for a lot
Mm-hmm.
of kids like the high school like we still do a lot of things for and for a lot of kids it's easy to be complacent. Like they lift in the
Mm-hmm.
morning, you practice at night. Like for them like they think like oh that's like enough for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for a lot of people if you really don't like want to become great and better than where you're at, I think it's hard for them to like if they already did a lot in the day, it's hard to for them to be motivated to do more when they
No
probably
doubt.
see in themselves that they did enough, whether
Mm-hmm.
that's true or not.
And it's like, I mean, everyone's lifting and doing practice, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like that doesn't even make sense when guys think that's enough. In my
Yeah.
opinion, it's like everyone's doing it. So like in theory, everyone's getting just as good. Obviously, some practices are gonna be better, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how are you gonna separate yourself? You're gonna spend 15 minutes on the field after. You're gonna watch 30 minutes of film when you get back home. Take an ice bath. Like, what are you gonna do to actually get that next step up? When you think about it, you get that next step up for 365 days in a row. I mean, that's a lot of steps, and you're gonna
Yeah.
be a lot better player than where you had originally started, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it really is simple. I think that was the biggest thing for me, even was like being able to just know that I want to outwork literally every single person. Like, by no means was I the most talented. My parents, my mom never played a sport. My dad barely played varsity sports in like a D7 school in Wisconsin. It's like genetics are not like on my
Mm-hmm.
side, but it's like I'm gonna outwork literally everyone to get in the position I want to go, and I'm proud of what I did making it D1. It's like now I'm giving back to my guys because like there's so many things I wish I knew when I was
Mm-hmm.
a freshman, sophomore. Then now I'm working with some freshmen and sophomores. Like they have all the resources, bro. I know they're gonna be more successful than I am right now, and that's what I want. Like I realized I just want to give back to my guys. As I got into a leadership role at IMG, like my senior year, I started to realize like I was really one of the best players on the team I was on. It's like, okay, I always want to help the younger guys to push them to understand like what they were capable of. Because I knew kind of me just being around like I inspired guys, but I actually wanted to like give them actionable advice. So I'd lift with a lot of the guys on Saturdays, like the day after a game. I'd be like, let's get a couple guys in here, come lift, practice. I'd make sure the younger linebackers like they know what's going on, helping them get right. And it's like that's really why I started this coaching, because it's like that's just what I realized is my type of nature. Even though when I was younger, I was super self centered.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to go D1. It's like all about me. And I kind of started realizing it's those actual relationships and like helping others out. I was like, okay, that's what's actually matters to me, bro. So, really, another question I have for you is like, if there was an athlete watching this, like who's on the fence about working with me, like they know a lot about me, but they're hesitant to pull the trigger, like what would you tell them?
I tell them definitely like do it and get
Okay.
started. I think obviously like you have to want to do it. Like you can't just do it because someone tells you to. But I think if you're like truly motivated and want to do it, I think if you're like on the fence, at least give it a try. Like obviously we're doing 6 months, but I think there was a 3-month option.
Yeah,
like,
I do work with guys for 3 months.
Like if you're like really don't want to like fully commit, like give it a try for 3 months. Like I've been in for just about 2. I think it's like might be week 8 right now.
Yeah.
So like I obviously have no complaints, and I'm like looking forward to go next 4 for like a total of 6. But I think if you like really want to, at least give it a try for 3.
I mean, it's like my kind of thing, and I want to see your take on this. Is like, okay, high school football, you're doing it for 4 months or 4 years, sorry, and you're willing to just keep waiting months upon months, like while all the other guys are getting recruited, all the other offers are going out, and you're still kind of stuck doing the same thing. You're like, I want to go D1, and it's after your junior year, and you've never trained properly yet. It's like, what are your thoughts on that, bro? Like, just in general, guys not wanting to work with someone or like actually just taking that risk to commit.
I mean, I think like going D1's kind of a reach. Like I think every kid kind of has that. Like I don't think you can find a high school football player that like at some point like didn't want to go D1. But I think like some point, like it kind of depends on the family relationship you have. Like
No doubt.
I think you need like strong parents who like will be honest with you, and like that. I think that's a lot of those like egos and dreams kind of come from the parents that you have and like your role models, like who you talk to.
No doubt.
When it comes to that stuff, like my dad never like told me like I'm going D1. Like obviously I'm not. But like,
yeah,
that's kind of where
that's not a problem. I mean,
no, I know, but it's like that's like I'm not like one of those kids who's like obviously senior year's
D1 or
done. Like
bust.
I'm not waiting like someone to pick me up like
Yeah.
late December and like walk on like. But I think for that like you gotta just go all in to train. Like wherever you're going, like it's still respected. Like there's no knock on lower levels of football. Like there's places everywhere you can play. So I think if you want to play college football, like period, regardless of division, like you gotta train. Like
and I agree 100% because like you want to go do something that most people can't, and you're gonna try to do it yourself when there's multiple people who've been in that position and know what they're doing. It's like, why not spend a little bit of money to shorten that learning curve? And right, maybe you do want to go D1, or maybe it's later in your career you feel like you can't go D1. It's like, okay, at least give yourself the potential to be the best version of yourself, knowing like you can put in that time, put in that effort, working with me. I have guarantees with my guys. It's like, you're going to get the results or I'll keep working with you. So it's like, okay, what is there to lose, in my opinion, with working with me? I'd make it as clean, cut, and dry as possible to actually get guys results, build relationships with them. And it's like, after the 6 months, like, me and Alex, like, we're going to be guys, but it's like, with my other guys, too, it's not like after these 6 months is, like, cut off. It's like, you got questions, anything like that, guys, that I constantly get guys coming back, reaching out to me, and just asking, like, bro, like, how are you doing? Like, I need a little bit of help with this lift. Like, can you help me out a little bit? It's like, yeah, of course. Like, you trusted me to work with you. Now I want to reciprocate that energy back to you, bro, and actually, like, pour into you. So, I mean, that's kind of what I got for working with my guys, bro. Do you have any other, like, thoughts in general?
No, I mean, I think the relationship part's, like, good. Like, obviously, we kind of knew each other a little before, but, like what you were saying earlier, I think you definitely, like, if you're going to have, like, the type of, I guess, like, deal that we've got going on where you're in college, like, just to give me feedback, like, I think you definitely need to be friends and, like, be open to that. So I think it's just been really easy with you to kind of get the training going, so.
Yeah, I mean, like it's that kind of that relatability piece that I talked about.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, you're gonna be with some old head coach that's got old methods. Like maybe sure they probably work decent, but it's like, can you even like understand like what he's saying and
Mhm.
even like want to talk to him because you might just feel like pressure, like he doesn't understand me, like being in a lot closer position, right? I feel that's always gonna help my guys out, and it's like I'm always looking to build like guys around me in a community of guys who are like high value guys.
Mhm.
It's like I want to work with guys who are gonna push themselves, and I don't have to work with them and worry about like these small things. It's like I don't have to worry that you're gonna show up every day. Like sure, there's gonna be times you don't want to, but I
Mhm.
know you're gonna do it. And it's like maybe we miss one day, we regroup, and it's like okay, that's not gonna happen again. Like there's no problem with that. I want those high value men who are going to show up, actually put in the work because they're chasing something bigger. That's really just the type of athlete I'm looking to work with, bro. So I mean, I appreciate you getting on here, Alex.
Thanks for having me.
About to get this lift, and we'll get right, bro.